But I'll Never Forget the Way You Make Me Feel, which, by the way, is the longest song title in our catalog. Case, it was just going to be called The Way You Make Me Feel. And Kaysen, another producer moment, basically said, no, you've got to call it But I'll Never Forget the Way You Make Me Feel. It's like this great long title that says way more about the song than just The Way You Make Me Feel. So Ellie's grandparents, 3 of the 4 of them got dementia and Alzheimer's, but it was amazing even when her grandfather was walking through that, when her grandmother would go visit him, he was overcome with peace, even though he didn't necessarily, he wouldn't be able to remember the things they did, but he said, I'll never forget the way you make me feel. I may forget all of these things, but you've made me feel loved. You made me feel cherished, honored, respected, alive. You made me feel alive. And no matter what happens and we grow old, that won't go away. That's a sentiment I don't think I was able to dive into before this record. It's a new vulnerability for me. I always love when a song has a really particular first line. I feel like that's important to capture. Novelists often talk about, the first sentence is sometimes the hardest one to write. And there's a couple of songs on this record that I really feel like I did that well. And one of them is this one, I might forget what you wore on the 14th day of May. I might forget the songs they sang that night on the stage. And immediately I feel like that sort of tells the story. It's like, wow, where were they on the 14th of May? Oh, they were at a concert. So all of a sudden you've got a clear picture. I want to write songs that have individual sentences that are just good on their own and start a story and a curiosity. I could live inside this track for an hour. That's true.